What's up, everybody? My name is Undead Code, and today we're going to be watching a replay of one of my matches. Now, if you can hear it, that's great. If you can't, turning it up all the way. Now, this is a neat little feature that has been added. As you can see, now we can see what everybody is doing, and I mean everyone. We go way over here, we can see the enemy team. And it looks like they had, they ganked in the forest. Now guys, no, this is not a feature. You cannot see the enemy team in a regular match. But mostly, we're going to be focusing on me and my team. And we're kind of going to act like I don't see them, even though I do. And I'm doing this in the dark because the recording I'm using at the moment has face cam. I don't want to do face cam yet. And there you see me killing. He gave a sad face. Now, look here. And I know what you guys, some of you are probably thinking. So I'm going to pause. I need to move this little circuit. We're going to move it to the minimap. And I'm going to pause. Doop. Okay, and I'm going to give you a little rundown. Okay, so I love this. Okay, so this enemy Sky was trying to go, well, basically she was jungling. Yeah. And well, as you can see, we had two family. We had two people. We have two people bullying the lane on our little Ringo here. Don't feel sad for him. Really. I mean it. And as you can see, me and my teammate are sitting here in the bush getting ready. And if you're wondering what we're getting ready for, simple as that. We're getting ready to get our items and ambush. And as you can see, we all went with some pretty unique things. My compadre over here went straight for an oak heart. Our Ringo, I don't even know how to pronounce that name. His little name. We have Kami Lizard, me, Undead Clone, and we have the enemy team. And let me give you a loadout. I don't know his name. Wolf, I don't play as him, so don't expect me to. Ringo, Alpha, me. Carl, I don't know the wizard's name, and Sky. This is the team. Each hero has their own abilities, blah blah blah. But anyway, I went straight for the Storm banner because I like to get my XP up and my damage up very early on, and my health. And this also provides, well, cooldown on my abilities. Ringo went straight for just base attack damage. And we're gonna pretend like we don't see theirs yet. Now I missed, but doesn't mean that, well, I didn't get her. Because if you watch here, she's come into our territory, and as you can see, Alpha clearly has an ability that just lets me charge at you. Her first ability is aimed. Second ability, well, discharges. As you can see at the enemy team, their enemy Carl, who's usually their tank, has already taken a bit of damage, and is using his abilities on our Ringo, very unsuccessfully. And as you can see, we are now I'm still just farming, getting XP. Now, back to the lane. Our Ringo is heavily giving the enemy team struggle. Our little Carl down here, well, he just respawned. He died. Simple as that. And our Ringo is being given time to farm. If you're wondering, Ringo is ranged. He's basically our sharpshooter. But he can do a lot of damage. He's useful in lane. And back to the jungle. Ooh, these people just ain't doing good. Back to the jungle where we see me and the Kami Lizard just, well, doing what we do best. Best in terms of this. B-nays. And as you can see, I turned around. This is simply because I saw a good opportunity to sneak up on the enemy while Sky was away. If you're wondering, no, I did not misuse this opportunity. And for all you Vainglory players, this really is not a suicide. because there you go. Alpha has a perk called Infinite Reboot. Basically, once my special ability gets up, well, just, plain period, just gets up there, I can either suicide bomb, or I can, well, just do what I did. Reboot. And as you can see, we went on a murder spree here. And, this is my #1 piece of advice to you. Take advantage of an ace like how I am. Your minions will be a lot tougher, can at least take 2 turret shots. Yeah, I talk like that. But anyway, as you can see, we just went straight to murder that turret, which would give me which gives everyone on the team 300 gold. That's a serious advantage for buying items. As you can see, I'm going back to the item shop, as I already had many times, to build up my gold. And as you can see down on the screen, everyone, more or less has gold on my team, and is saving up for a big item. As you can see, everyone on the enemy team drastically has no gold, and they've pretty much wasted it, except for the middle. Ooh, you did not waste gold. As you guys can see, it looks terrible for me, I know. But not when you have a good team. And that perk is just amazing. If you're wondering, it comes back every 45 seconds. Yup, 45. It is very, very useful. And we're going to do Scooch Gooch. Because really that bottom part isn't there. I apologize, I'm just a tad sick. And if you're wondering, I cannot see all those little dots in the game. And as you might think, I really am not getting kills. If you were to look at my kill, death, and assist ratio. No, I was not. But I was playing it the way I should play. In other words, just being a warrior, taking my damage and dealing it. And my position is jungle, if you're wondering. Now, usually I play with Kasha, but I bought Alpha when she was a new character. And not a lot of people have Alpha. So, perfect. And I want you to quickly look at my team's build. As you can see, I had bought, my usual setup, which I have explained to you multiple times. But seeing as this, our Ringo has bought an item that does a lot of damage, I forget its name, and heavy steel. This is a very, very deadly combo. Because that item right there does piercing damage as well. Yep, it's a B. And we're going to take a quick look at the battlefield here. I'm obviously regenerating health from killing that minion. Ringo's just used his second ability, which gives him more of a critical chance. And I forget, and our community lizard here, he's just tailing me as he did for this entire match. And as you can see, it is obvious the enemy team is trying to regain control by staying to their side of the jungle and murdering minions. And their wizard is obviously going to push lane because those two aren't. And piece of advice, Carl and Sky, they're people that need to push lane. That's good enough. And as you can see, everyone is slowly and steadily, killing. And rising. You guys are wondering, we did get the advantage pretty easily here. And I know you've all heard me complain about Carl being OP. Well, really it depends on if you know how to use them at all. If you know how to use them, then you are set. And let me check how long this is, because I'm a very impatient person. 22 minutes, as usual. But I want you all to be aware of multiple things if you ever play Vainglory. One, tactics. As you can see, my team, for the most part, stayed together, which gave us excellent tactics. And also builds. Builds can play a key role. In playing. As you can see, I didn't bother to go get the turret, Mainly because I didn't feel like it. And because I had enough gold for one of my deadliest items. And it usually contributes to my living. Oh, I must have went back home. Yeah, there I am. I'm going to assist our Ringo, who has, well, narrowly escaped death. Many times in this. And this is the part where, if I remember correctly, I get ganked hard. Or doing my usual routine, just trying to make it to level 12 first. Oh, and if you guys are wondering a little bit why my health chunks down so low, well, simple reason. My second ability takes away a chunk of my health and gives me health, well, gives me life steal. Oh no, this is where I thought I was about to die, but then because that explosion bought me just enough time. Time to live. And at that point, it's your day. If I live. And this is what's so desperate. I knew not to, fight with that thing above me. Basically saw, do not fight with the thing above you. This guy's an A. Again, Carl is. He gets life steal back from anything he kills. And trust me, that turret was gonna kill him. That explains why that guy attacks so fast. If you're wondering, guys, I can look at their loadout, at the enemy team's loadout in game. I just choose not to. For a simple reason. Why should I? And Ringo is about to get his critical here. Ooh, nope. Am I just gonna kill? Yeah, I'm just gonna kill. And now let's take a look at our enemies here. Who are really just, well, again, trying to farm. But they have a massive disadvantage. They only have 3 turns, and whereas we have 5. Now, I'm gonna take you guys to a later point in the match. I am not using this recorder, guys. Just so you know, I haven't used this a lot. Oh, did I? I am a fool. Well, anyway, guys, this is more of a trial segment here. So I'm gonna end this episode here, and I hope you all enjoyed. If the game does not trip, then here's the I took you into a later point in the match in which, well, I was dying horribly. Not really. I wasn't really dying horribly. I was actually doing fairly well, and we were escaping the enemy team at a fair rate. As you can see, I didn't really die too much within the match. Because, well, if you die too much, you're screwed. If you're dying a lot, then you probably should know you're not doing as well. And let me give you a little rundown of everyone's ult, if I remember. Sky, you've seen her abilities. And you've seen his ability. Carl's ability is to throw a sword at you. And it impales you for a quick minute. Yeah, quick minute. Then you're all good. And his ult, it summons wolves. Ringo's, he drinks from his bottle. Because, all alcoholics must. And after he drinks from that bottle, he shoots out a fireball. Mine, I suicide bomb. Komanati. Hers, she's, imagine like a little line, right? At this circle. Imagine a bunch of circles around it. And then imagine things just coming down. His ult, basically, he summons a big spire vice to come crashing down. Blah, 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 blah. You will not escape. I choose bad times in suicide, if you're wondering. Oh yeah, Ringo's ult does burning damage. As you can see, I recalled because, well, again, money. If I have money, I most likely will recall. Seems as if they got the same thing, and that explains their damage in the match. If you're wondering, the two items they have above their head, they have active passive effects. Basically, makes them A's. Forever. Ever. This dude's literally surviving on 3 health. Watch. You know. Ooh, that's a very useful feature. You know you dead. And wow. Surprisingly, he's alive. Ah, there I am. As you can see, well, everybody's was trying their best throughout this match. And there are really some key components to why we won. If we were to look back around when I killed a few more heroes, we got that ace. That was key. And now I know what this recorder does. I just want to make sure the recording doesn't go on too long. So, you know what? I'm just getting you sure. We won. We won through some very vital tactics. Bye-bye. Bye.